Hello everybody, here we are again with another Dragon Ball Legends video. And just right when I finished the STR Number EZA video for Dokkan, the Legend stuff is starting to drop now. So as you see right here, we do have a new equip for Goku, some new mission tabs for the Vegeta, which is, and get orbs and stuff. Not orbs, souls and super souls, thinking of Dokkan here, sorry. You know, just some data mine stuff, more missions, and then the God Vegeta EZA. Along with that, we're going to have the Kakarot Goku event finally returning, the Galactic Patrol events, and then the Turles and Beerus events are also returning. There is a chance that one of those guys could actually get a Zenkai free to play as well, maybe. Maybe the Beerus, because they're doing a bunch of God Key stuff, but the Turles would make sense as well, because movies. We're going to take a look at the God Vegeta information we have available here. So yeah, let's just take a look at this real quick. His main ability is Power Manifest. He gets 40% to strike damage inflicted. He gets -5 to strike arts cost. And then he gradually restores health for each timer count for 30 timer counts. That's basically the same of what he had. 5 timer counts must elapse. The new thing is that obviously he does gradually restore health for each timer count for 30 timer counts. It's probably better that he, well, I don't know if I would say, I might prefer just have like a 30% heal or something, but that's pretty decent too to have. Definitely if he's a very tanky unit, which he's a Zenkai, so he's probably going to be tanky. His unique ability applies the following effects to see if own health ratio is higher than the enemies. Okay, that sucks. that's no one likes that. No one wants that. I mean, they should have just removed it, but I mean, it's there, you know. It's not the worst thing to have, but I mean, it's annoying to deal with, I think. He draws a strike arts cost. He gets 30 ki and 50% of damage inflicted, so that's good. I mean, if your health is higher than the enemies, you know, if you're doing that, if you land a strike arts card, and then you switch into Vegeta and he's at full health, then you're basically going to be like that. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then, since it's when he enters the battlefield, even if someone switches out, I believe he should still keep those buffs, because it's when he enters the battlefield, so not when the character switches or anything. So that's good. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but because it's definitely very solid to have. You know, all that stuff. It's just that the health ratio thing I don't like. He reduces damage received by 40% until combo ends when changing cover. This applies to strike and blasts. He gets, if enemies at close range, they'll be knocked back to long range, activates during assist, and then 3 substitution count when activated. That's like literally the same thing, right? Yeah, that's the same thing, basically. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it looks the same thing, because he could still only combo into a special move arts. They literally did nothing to that, which is funny. I mean, I don't think it really needed to be changed, because he does have, it is pretty modern, I'd say, and he does, you know, have the extra stats from his Zenkai ability, so he doesn't, like, need anything additional from that. I think that's okay. His new third unique, I can't speak today, guys, I'm sorry. Rising Fighting Spirit, he applies the following effects to self after enemy attack is over. He restores health by 10%, which activates twice. 30% to damage inflicted for 20 timer counts, and increases 1 arts card draw speed by 1 for 15 timer counts cannot be stacked. So that will be pretty good actually with this cover change, because once you get that cover change off and you knock the enemy back, although you're not able to go into strikes and stuff, you do get that 10% health restoration, you do get extra damage inflicted, and you get card draw speed. So that's very helpful for sure. This guy, you basically switch him in and he gets a shit ton of buffs for sure. And then, which also that 10% health restoration could be a little helpful for keeping your health ratio above the enemies when you enter the battlefield. Like if you switch them out after that and switch it back in. I don't know, that's just a thought. Courageous Warrior Ablaze in red. That sounds kind of cool. Unlocks at powerful, so his Zenkai 6 ability. He applies the following effects to self when the battle starts. 20% to damage inflicted, reduces damage by 10%, and 50% to ki recovery. All cannot be cancelled. That is a good unique ability. Yeah, that's very good. A very good unique ability for sure. Mostly because of the ki recovery and the damage inflicted. The 10% reduced damage isn't really... It's something, you know, I guess, but it basically is almost nothing. The thing is that it'll be pretty good next to the 40% damage reduction when changing cover. So, I mean, that's something you can consider. The thing is that 40% could be cancelled, I guess, so I don't know. He does get a lot of damage inflicted, especially if your health is above the enemies. Basically, in total, he gets... So, he gets 20% right there, and then if the enemy attacks, he gets 30%, so 50%. He's going to be doing decent damage, especially strike damage once you pop his main ability. I don't think he necessarily looks broken so far, but let's take a look at his cards here. So if we take a look here, special move got Heat Flash, 25% strike damage inflicted for 20 counts, massive impact, good, not bad. He reduces damage, next damage, okay, that's a good, yeah, because once you start adding all that damage sustained, that's up to 70%, isn't it? Yeah, because the 40% when changing cover, and then the 20% here, and then the 10% just for existing. I'd say 70% damage is pretty good. Then 20% to strike damage inflicted for 20 counts. Not a bad green card, not really good. It's decent. Yellow God Key for his Zenkai ability, and then 25% strike attack and defense. Okay. Not bad. This Vegeta's good. I don't think he's necessarily special. Ooh, the equips. Thank you, Prim. Thank you, Prim, for doing this mid. In between here. Let's take a look at these equips here. So this is for Goku units. Base blast attack to 15% strike defense, 50% strike attack to 50%. 20% actually. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good equip for sure. Yeah, I like it. I could only be using Goku's as well. That's not bad. And then this God Vegeta equip, I'm not sure if this is new. This looks new. It doesn't look like to be an awakening. Health restoration up to 10%. Now that's good. This is basically for God Vegeta. Strike attack 18% and base health 10%. Pretty good. Saga's from the reason yellow, so this also helps Gogeta, I guess. He's good. The Zenkai Vegeta, I definitely want to see him in game before I say anything. I don't think he sounds better than Gogeta Blue, but we'll see. He's definitely very good, and if you didn't get Gogeta Blue, this is definitely the best yellow for probably the God team, and on top of that, he's probably the best yellow for movies. So I would definitely recommend getting this guy, because he's a pretty solid and powerful unit. When you see him in game, he might be like super crazy, but I don't think he's like Gogeta 18 tier, you know? He's definitely going to be very solid though. Thank you guys so much for watching till the end. Let me know if you enjoyed the video and your thoughts on this God Vegeta. I will see you all in the next one.